MC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's hold together. Let's hold together. It's a unity. Raise up the hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the light of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
CMC, yes, 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 the time has come. We are here. So tell your man, say we here. Mohammed said that he's scared him when we're coming to Minnesota. I said, go tell your pa, say we here. He said, oh. He said, oh man, he said, Mohammed, we oh man, oh. But anyway, thank God it's Friday, TGIF. We are happy to be here on the political launch. This is when we come here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to interact with our people on social media land, in radio land, in Liberia, on the platform with one another. And we are happy today is Friday. This whole week have passed. It's been so much going on, you know. And it's been hard sometimes. It's been very nice sometimes, but that's life. Frenchman say, second food fair, right? Second food fair or something. Yeah. So we are happy to be here. Welcome to the political launch. My name is Grace Goa, and we are broadcasting on Facebook through Dr. Francine's page and also through the Citizens Movement for Change page. We are always on the radio in Liberia on True FM, broadcasting wherever True FM is broadcasting. We want to welcome everybody. If you are watching us right now, you need to share the show so more people can come on. Today, we want to share the show 75 times. So continue to share the show until it's 75 times, you know, and then we can push it to 100. But we come here and we talk about social issues, moral issues, political issues, and we push CMC agenda on this platform. And so we want to welcome you. And today is the Friday. Every Friday, we know we have lucky winners and things that will take home $5 in scratch card, you know, $5, you know, just mobile money to make the people weekend happy in Liberia. So if you're watching on the live screen and you live in the States, when the numbers come out, you want to put your local number on the comment as well. And if you have somebody in Liberia, you want to win the money, you can let us know. The money will be sent to them. But tonight we're gonna have five winners winning $5 each. Lucky numbers. Okay, so Doc, you can come in. I'm happy to be here always.
Yes, 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 yes. It's wonderful to be here today. Although Madam Grace and I had a very busy day, we started our day early with a series of meetings relating to CMC. This is how CMC function. We engage all of the leadership, or most of them, to come to some consensus in terms of how we're going to develop and move Liberia forward. This is the way how we want to work. We come from a history of people, a history of a country where you know others were not considered in terms of decision making. I recall the phrase "so say one, so say all," and that's not how we want to function. So I really want to invite all of you that I like to also include when I in my invitation. Those of you who are driving tonight, I've been to Liberia several times. I know many of you drive at night. So I want you to tune in, or if you're tuning into our radio station, or even call a friend and ask a friend to tune into our station, uh, Truth FM, and listen to what we have to say. We let us keep you company as you drive tonight, whether you're coming from Monrovia on your way to, Cape Mount, or to Sierra Leone, or, you're going from Monrovia to Kanta, wherever it is. Just welcome again to the Political Lounge. I also want to welcome all of the nurses, the doctors, the nurses aides who are working tonight at the various hospitals and clinic. You doing a night shift, and let us again be your company to tonight. I also want to welcome the security apparatus, those who are in the security business who are also working tonight. This is a late night show, so this show is for you. Keep your ears and eyes open as you listen to us. So again, I want to welcome everyone. Today we'll be discussing the various issues relating to Liberia, and of course, I don't know if Miss Madam Gua told you that we like to talk about CMC here. We so love our party, and we so love the vision in which we see that we want to take Liberia into that direction. And so we will talk about the CMC political party on this platform, on the political lounge. That is one of the main purpose of us being here. We'll let you know what the political leader is doing. We'll let you know how the party is doing. We'll let you know all of the news also relating to the party as we intertwine and speak about Liberia's issues. So again, it's always good to be here talking to my people.
It's always nice to be here. So Ansu, we want you to come in. How you doing? How is Monrovia, Liberia, Ansu? What's cooking in that place? I mean, a lot of things going on. The drama from one place to another. As usual, Liberia drama can never end.
No, no.
Drama from one place to another. So what going on, Ansu? What did you do today? How you I mean you could want to call your name. You tell us your activity for the day. Let's see how one person living Liberia. Let's just hear it. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thanks again to you and Dr. Richardson. Good to be here on the weekend edition of the Political Lodge. Just been work in school today, from school back to office so far. All the major happenings been distant from us here in Mozzarella. So all the major activities and major happenings were in the Grand Gila County. Yeah, so just sitting in office and just going through the internet, and watching all the happenings, the burial ceremony, some top political figure to being in Grand Gila County, drawing public attention. So as I said, I just been work and in school for me today. But I also been on top of some of our local news home and back home here. We got information that the four former government officials indeed were arrested. That was yesterday. Yes, we are getting the close information that we learned that the the asset recovery team went back to the court, saying that the individuals who went to sign in for um, uh, the four alleged uh, rest, who stole the rest. That is
Just put
Madame
it like
Brown,
that. They put it, we say story rest in here.
yeah, Madame Madame Brown, followed by the former Foreign Affairs Minister Kimia, the former Ethiopian President Webb Sawyer, Madame Sawyer indeed. So I will end that the Asset Security team is requesting again for the rearrests, saying that the individuals who went to sound for them, that is Grand Bassa County Senator Besagafine and also Senator McGay. Yeah. So we don't know for which background they are saying these two individuals, or what, despite they are being part of the first branch of government, but that doesn't give them the right to stand for these people. So they are calling on the rearrests. One fun such story, then linger all the way in Marshall, where we have the City of Hope. The City of Hope is honoring the former First Lady of Liberia, that is Manakra Wiyar, the former president we have with. She runs or owns the Hope Foundation, that is all the way there in Maisha and Mankipi County. So again, we were funding the graduation program since the establishment of the Hope Foundation, also running the school for on a previous case. Indeed, today will serve as the first graduation ceremony, and then the political leader for the citizen movement for change. Honorable Musa has some ability again. He was there again as one of the key guests at our program, and looking at the structure of the program run at the City of Hope, looking at the management there, looking at the care, being provided to the kids at our foundation. That was a promise made by the political leader for the citizen movement for change to pick up on Monday for one of our top, very top newscast center here in Liberia, and one of the most expensive newscast center in Liberia to pick up from there as its own way of giving to the former first lady for her contribution for her work being done there at the city Hope in Marshall, Mankibi County. So far, as I said, I just had things been back home here, but majority of the happenings, major happenings, have been in Grand Gila County.
Okay. So the political leader, well, Musa Hassan Berete, was at the City of Hope, or you said he was
Yeah,
there. He was one of the guest speaker at that program, right? And
yeah.
he donated a vehicle to the institution, about the children. One thing, I applaud him for doing that on behalf of Citizens Movement for Change. When it comes to the children and education, regardless of what and who, but we have to go there and make sure that our children are kept, right, and also that they are, properly taken care of. And we thank God that he was able to do that, and we want to compliment him for that. Also, Madam Claudia, who is the proprietor and she is the owner of that institution or that or organization. I don't know, it's a school institution, right?
Yes, it's a home. Yeah, they go to
A
school, they
girls'
do
home.
everything to that place. Yeah,
Okay, so it's a girls' home,
yeah.
and she's been doing that when she became first lady. So I want to applaud that, because when you teach a girl child, you teach a nation. When you teach children as a whole, it's a good thing when you teach children as a whole. And then when you teach a girl child, they say you teach a nation. Because the reason why they say that, not being biased against guys or boys, but it's just that because women, when they learn, and also they are the producer of kids, so it helps in the rebranding of new generations. So that's why the people have that slogan: when you teach a girl child, you teach a nation. So we want to commend her for the school. We also want to say we are happy that CMC was able to be or part of that through our political leader, and he was able to go there and donate to them, as as a political party. And we
Mm-hmm.
all always show up and try to help, in any way we can. And that was a great thing for him to do. The pictures are all out there, and I am very proud of that. As a CNCmer, we are always happy when our political leaders show his gratitude, and also his gratitude and also his love for country through through these different gestures. And we are very happy to have him do that. Doc, I don't know if you have anything to say about this, but this is a school year, the City of Hope Academy number 2. Very nice building. Very nice building. I hope they have a lot of nice things going on in the building, because it's not about the building, but the way they treat the children there. And I mean, I've been hearing very good things about the school, so I really commend the uh, 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 former first lady for doing this. Doc?
Well, I heard through the grapevine that they are questioning some of the monies that were allotted to the City of Hope. And the question is, was it effectively and appropriately used towards the school? That is not our question here today, or it may be our question here today because we talk about other things relating to uh, Liberia. However, um, when the mindset of our political leader and also the mindset that I hold as well is, regardless of what it is, the Liberian children are paramount. They are very important to us. The way how our children and the way how our people, the way how our country develop is so important that we are willing um, to put those things or compartmentalize those issues, okay, to deal with educating and serving as a guest speaker and providing whatever necessary support that we can get, that we can give to these children so that when tomorrow we can have a better Liberia. That is the mindset of our political leader, and that is also my mindset and many of the mindsets of people who follow CMC.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to add. Thank you.
And that's the bigger picture. At the end of the day, we are all seeking for like will be a better place. And if we can give any gesture here and there concerning education with our children who are the future generation of our country, these children, most of them will be in leadership. And anywhere that they have proper education and also they are taken care of well, we will always go and try to be a part of that, to be able to do anything that will help our children, succeed in education, in whatsoever they do, even in talent, in anything that they put their foot. Because these children, we have to look at it that way. They are the future generation of our country. They will be in leadership when we get very older people. If we don't prepare them now, it would not be easy for us when we are older. It would not be easy for their generation when they step into leadership. So the gesture of Honorable Musa Hassan Belete is a very great gesture, putting the nurses behind whatsoever going on with that school, but look at the bigger picture where our children are part of that institution, and we have to make them comfortable being part of that. And that's the bigger picture in the whole thing.
Mhm.
Ansu?
Yeah, yeah, you get it right. That's it. Just that's just the biggest picture in everything that we are talking on here. And that place, since the former first lady introduced that place, this is the first batch of kids being graduating today, and there are a lot of information. Some of us went there, we interacted, during the opening, when she had this whole vision and other stuff. The kids currently there, you could see them; they are very challenged when it comes to early education. Someone that just couldn't, pronounce their name. Someone to I mean, the kid, call some of our locals, no areas name here in Liberia. It was just so difficult for them, but looking at it today, seeing the white a year ago, putting the training together today, and people saw they all come up for the work done at the city of Hope Academy. So we say kudos to again to the former first lady, as Dr. Richardson said, that have been this story around since these three individuals were arrested yesterday, and early this morning, this story started, it started popping up, and every day say sometimes it comes to reality. So this story, is in the canon in terms of questioning every morning allotted to that project of the city of Herb. And we have been, we listen to some, people from the ruling establishment, some of their calls, government should question the former of First Lady, and we also saw some response from some top officials from the opposition candidate, challenging or daring government in terms of inviting the former First Lady to on what was news at the City of Hope. But as read a very short note on the Mike Gibby Senator, Senator McGay, he spoke on it. He said, this is a project was which was taken directly by the First Lady. It was Sunday she said to him that this is not going to be government where government going to put in resources. No, this is my own initiative. So he ready to stand for it, being for the head of the CDC caucus, it is to challenge this government if they have to question the former first lady on the city of Hope, maybe morning our news in that place.
Yeah, and I mean, with all of that, those are things that the government, I mean, they're supposed to do when it comes to wrong appropriation of money. They can decide to investigate. Our focus here is that the students are in the school and our political leader were able to grace their program today.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
was
bless
able,
them.
yeah, and bless them
Yeah,
with
that's a huge one though.
information from CMC, and that's the bigger picture. So whatsoever the government has to do concerning any misappropriation of funds, the government has to do that, and that would be the right thing to do too, as well. So we are not focused on that. We are focusing on whatsoever the gesture that was made by CMC to that school because of the kids, and that's the bigger picture. But talking
And,
about
and, yes, the grace. There are a lot of the questions and people in columns and like today I'm away from class. I stopped somewhere when the program were on and people said a question and say, wow, this man white just keep cutting across. He come all the way down uh to my Gibby County again. That you were forcing my Gibby though. They get a lower and the upper part. So I think that's the lower part of
yeah,
my Gibby. Yeah. So they were just wondering, but this man and we keep cutting across. And so I see who really is Musa ability. I said, oh yeah. There's something happened somewhere until I got to the office, and then when after I put my internet on, I started fighting the story. I said, no wonder why the guys in what they're questioning who is just almost ability the website keep cutting across.
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, on this platform, we're able to. Oops, sorry. Sorry, my thing was ringing. We're able to chew gum and walk at the same time. And yes, our primary interest is speaking about the good gesture and the kindness and the way that honorability is able to contribute to reduce human suffering. Okay, to support people that are trying to make a move towards making a better Liberia, like education, infrastructure. You see him building roads. You see him talking about building school for the young people to be educated. So those are the paramount things, important things that I want to talk about here. But at the same time, as Madam Grace said, we'll not negate or neglect the law. If the law says that you're supposed to spend money effectively on the Liberian people or in the interest of the Liberian people, then we support that. The law is the law. We support that. We don't support anyone defrauding the Liberian people. So we'll let it unfold. The story is unfolding in terms of what is happening there. We don't have it all yet. But that story, to me, it has some teachable lessons for the current government. If you are a first lady currently and you are using funds that may or may not be appropriate to you, you need to just take caution because tomorrow another government can come and ask you as well. So to me, there's some teachable lessons in this whole unfolding of the story. So as it comes, we'll keep you informed. That's what I wanted to just add.
Yeah, that is so true. As it comes, we'll keep you informed. We are not going to relent. But talking about schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
the Ministry of Education, there's a news out there that there are schools that are fortunately operating with all accreditation, and
Mhm.
they are offering diplomas, and they are offering associate degrees, they are offering bachelor degrees, and even PhD outside the legal framework established by the Ministry of Education. So they said these schools were that were the Ministry of Education and the NCHE, they were going around and closing these schools. And the operation of the own accredited school in Liberia, carrying out diplomas and degree programs outside of the established framework, can have severe ramification on both the country and also the institution involved. And when you have ramification in the country, it's going to affect our students. It's going to affect the people that, how is it that the school is not accredited, but they are open and they are giving. They said that I didn't know that people that get PhD in Liberia. I didn't know they get PhD in Liberia at all. I mean, when I read it, I was like, wow. So they got names of some of the institutions that were actually giving these was shut down actually, and some of them are the institution, the healthcare colleges. Most of them were shut down, and the theological seminaries. Some of them were shut down. Management schools. Most of them were shut down. So it's scary to me because this thing is undermining the education standard in our country. For you to run a school, you have to be accredited by the Ministry of Education. You have no right whatsoever to open a school and give out diplomas and associate degree diplomas, certificate, bachelor degree certificate, and even as far as PhD, you have no right to do that. The international reputation, our international reputation for schools in Liberia has been damaged. So I don't know, and so I want you to come in before that comes in. What did you hear concerning this? That's the reason
Yes,
why when they read
yeah,
it, let get me read it. But go ahead.
that came from the that's the National Commission on Higher Education, yeah, in Liberia. They're responsible in terms of permit accreditation to universities or colleges. And so on, it was on Wednesday midweek when they broke the news. And of course some institution names.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think over 30 to 31 institution indeed, and some institution in which were also listed, despite being accredited by the National Commission on Higher Education, but they are still faced with some challenges. Indeed, they were also placed into another group. So we're like A, B, and C, where they have A and B schools, institutions being accredited by the National Commission on Higher Education, but faced with challenges. See, institutions indeed have just been running on their own, no document. So it is a very long lesson. No, Madam Grace, and especially with some of the top note institution, some of this high, institution when it comes to, being the name file in the education space. To hear that they've been operating for years without document, without anything. This morning we talk about it on our morning show again. We said, and we haven't seen any communication from them. And at least to come and say, oh, maybe that's part the higher the ministry came up with this information, but we're in the process already of fixing our document. There is nothing to even come over and say, oh, yes, we're already, fixing our document. We're in the process of doing it, or maybe our document got expired. We're trying to renew it. There's nothing. So that just shows that the communication for now, the Commission on Higher Education, it has just made clear. But there are some institution that went back there to make some clarification and also, get it right with the manuscript. But that's just what happened, and that's news. It was broke up in midweek. It was put very ready to buy, especially some of the institution names that were mentioned, in which people knows in the how long they've been operating for, and how can they find themselves, into such a situation.
Yeah, and because of that, they have to have legal consequences for these kind of things. So the uncredited schools can face legal actions from the government. So I hope the government people are listening, because this kind of behavior, you cannot just let it go away. And that's the reason why more will be done if you don't prosecute these people for these things. Because these things are illegal, they are fraudulent behavior, and it shouldn't be happening at all in the schools in our country. The people should not be opening schools that are not accredited to them to run in the country. So they have to find some of them. They shut down order already went on. They need to find some of them. They could lead to the loss of the property, and all the government need to take it, and maybe donate it to the government or donate it to people that will reopen it and make sure the proper processes are done. Give them some level of really, they test them out. So next time, before they go to do these things, they will think about it that, oh, the people don't play when you do this thing. So I have to have all my paperwork in process. Because these healthcare institutions that they're graduating these people from, so when they go to the hospital, that's why they are not properly trained, because they're not training them well, and they're giving them diplomas and things, a certificate, and they go and work in the hospital, say the nurses, and they are now really working as the right nurses to do what they're supposed to do for the people in the hospital, the patients and stuff. And so many people are dying because of that. You see, I don't understand. I don't know the check and balance on these schools, because I know that in the healthcare system here, the people who doing healthcare, when they go to school, the people go in there and do some background checks and make sure everything are in order, and they are having the right documentation to be able to certify these people to step out into the society and to help people. So I wonder what the government will do. They just shut the school down. What other thing they will do to these people for doing that? That's my question. But that you can come in.
And you raise a
Found
great point.
there is found.
You raise
If
a
you
great
don't want that
point.
fine, we what other thing? Go ahead, Dago. No, won't fine.
You raise a great point, that beyond putting their names in the newspaper and shutting them down, there should be some extra steps. Okay. Uh, I think the extra steps should include, depending on how long and how long they ran the school, how many times they were notified that they were in the wrong. Okay. And then eventually they should be shut down. But this just suggests to me that how our own people have gross disrespect for the Liberian people and the rule of law.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, like you said, just randomly, or open a school that you're supposed to have credentials, okay, of the people who work to the school, and credentials that should be requirements that you should meet, okay, and provide to the Ministry of Education. But you don't do that. You disrespect, you bypass the Ministry of Education. So, and then and then you expect to educate children to follow the rule of law when you yourself, you're not following the rule of law. So it's very confusing. And I think these people just generally disrespect the Liberian people just because somebody will make $1 or $2 from owning a school. Okay, so
Yeah.
but I think, yeah, you raised an excellent point. I think it should be fine, depending on the assistant, depending on notification that they were sent before, and all of those things, so that it would deter others. This is why people get punished. This is why laws are made, so that when you break the law and people see that you pay consequences for breaking the law, it stops people like me and others from breaking the law. I will tell you one thing. Yesterday I spent a significant amount of time uh, reviewing all of the criteria, because every year I have to have my CEUs, which I think I told you, Grace, to become licensed in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm licensed, a licensed psychologist in the state of Pennsylvania. And I was just reviewing some of the rules and regulations and stuff like that. And there's a specific 2 page on moral conduct, moral character. Okay,
Mhm.
somebody actually have to sign for your moral conduct. Your moral. I have to go and get people to say they know Dr. Richardson and her morality, and say I certify that I know Dr. Richardson, that she stands in good moral conduct. I also have about 2 or 3 pages where you have to answer: have you been in any trouble with the law? If you were in trouble of the law, please explain. Have you been charged with felony? Have you been through any drug rehabilitation? So there's a series of questions which I think should be part of these questionnaires that we have to ask these people who just jump on and start to open school, and other people in government for that matter. Because once we start to get some understanding of your criminality, then we'll know where you stand. If you can, if you, I know that people can change. I'm not saying that people can't change, but these were putting our children in your life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Our children spend 8 hours or more a day in your company.
Mm-hmm.
Are supposed to be training out the next generation of our country. So I'm not comfortable with just giving my children to any person. Let you be scrutinized. Let you go through all of the questioning. Like I have to be answer. That has to be revamped. And I'm sure the education program has education ministry has its own way of questioning people to eliminate who can be in good standing in terms of running a school, and who can be in bad standing like what they are doing right now, just removing them.
And the thing is that before you take your children to these schools to register them, you should be making sure you're looking at the people office wall to see if they have the accreditation certificates, to make sure these schools are legit when it comes to the education background, or the education ministry, or regulatory, or stamping on how they're supposed to govern the school and carry on the school. So you have to be smart with that, because most of you now who went to this school and graduated, your certificate is void. It's void. It's not going to be accepted in anywhere in Liberia. It's not going to be accepted. So these are some of the things before you go to school. Since the country is still shaking here, the working finish. Well, for the war time, after the war thing get finished, because their country ever since after the war, it still cannot really stand like the top standing on its own bottom. How in this time that the people still have schools in Liberia that are not accredited according to the Ministry of Education, it doesn't make sense. So overall, the lack of regulatory oversight in education can have a profound, wide reaching consequences in the entire society. And Liberia is facing it right now. All these schools that were open, that's why you see when the children graduate, they start reading. In fact, the president of the class, the person who graduated this Sumaku Lalisa, when they read, I want to tell what the word is that I want to tell you all, take you just the reading recitation. And now
Mhm.
the person who do the class, oh, can you imagine? Because of this kind of schools, the Ministry of Education should make sure that they send these people to the judicial system. Yeah, they punish them somehow. Either they find them, they take the school bidding from them, or some of them should pay good money, or if they can't pay, they can put them behind bars, because this is fraudulent. It's not so be happening in the country, and that's the reason why the leadership is just poor all over the place. Because
and,
no good leadership in the country, they kind of thing will happen. Seriously, go
yeah,
ahead.
and you raise a great point, Ansu. Right before you come here, I don't want to lose my train of thought here, but you raise a great point. So when you walk into, a school or a principal's office, there should be their credentials on the wall. Say this school was approved by the Ministry of Education. Okay, and then maybe the degree of the principal should be up there as well, because in my regulation as a healthcare worker requires that I have my degree on my wall at all times. Okay. So when people come into my office, they can know the caliber of who you're dealing with. Okay. So I think you raised a great point. On the other hand, okay, when you call yourself a principal, when you call yourself a teacher, okay, you are in the position of power, okay, to be able to educate the citizens of Liberia. And so I think I want to put the burden on these people who are in position of power, because you are there to educate, to teach the Liberian people. But you can't. I mean, it's like we have a lot of. I don't want to all take all the burden off parents, but I think I put a greater responsibility on the teachers. That's what I wanted to add.
Yeah, and the thing is that in America,
So
before we close, and so before you come in, okay, and so can you now we just close it up. Can you, Papa?
yes, I just wanted to because I wanted also be on course.
Mm.
Maybe some of the names you have seen it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Richard C and Madam Grace. So I managed to lay my hands on it. Some
Hmm.
of the Pagwagba school behind the house. You see, yeah,
Wait,
I
wait,
see.
wait.
uh,
Well,
I
I see someone that papa.
behind us.
yeah.
I see it's so funny. I saw the papa behind your school there.
So they have here Matu Institute of Health Sciences, 72nd Junction, Pinsville, Crest School System, Puebla Road, Pinsville, Great Commission Christian University, Puebla Road, Pinsville, Elizabeth Medical Institute of Health Sciences, Montbarclay, Monserrado County, Fit College of Professional Aesthetics, Jigoston, Pinsville, Medina Institute of Health Sciences, Congotam, Morovia Open Bible College. That name been around for very long though.
Oh wow.
Sinka, Asida Christian College, Ganda Nima County, Liberty Theological Seminary, 15th Street, Sinka, Morovia, Professional Journalism School of Liberia, GSA Road, Pinsville, Sambinka School, okay, that's Savannah School of Travel and Tourism, Garden Street, Elizabeth Medical Health Center, Mount Barclay, Limu, the school in Limu, V School of Health Assistant, Morris Farm, Vision Art Institute, Capital Bypass, New Dimension Theological Seminary, St. Peter High School, Pinsville. So, and it says right here from the commission, according to the NCHE notice, these schools have been operating in violation of the higher education law of Liberia. Students enrolled in the affected institution are advised to discontinue their studies and consult the National Commission on Higher Education for guidance on transitioning to accredited institutions. So it clear that comes from the commission.
Wow. So you got your children in those school then you just leave them to go. You better take them out of the school because those schools are not accredited by the education ministry. So they are not proper schools. You get a diploma, go and tear it. Because it will not hold facing like bro. Anyway, you carry on your resume to show the people will not accept you for that position because the school is not a legitimate school in the country. In America, yes, sir. When you caught in any school plagiarizing, they can expel you from the university if the school is found admitting any fraudulent or thing that what the school did. Go and start educating people who are being having accreditation. You will lose your job. The teacher then who teaching they said they will lose their job. So sometimes you can even serve prison time. So you just need to post your just regulations that's supposed to be put down. These schools then how they been running so long that you're just noticing the practice. Yeah, the education ministry has to have a website. All the schools that have accreditation supposed to be placed on that website for people to see it. So when you want to see the legitimate school in the country, you just go on the Ministry of Education. We giving you a free lesson here with my people, Ministry of Education. Have your website, all the accredited schools. You put it on the website that the schools that have the accreditation to be able to run in Liberia. You hear? You put it on your website so the people can know which schools are those, so they can know how to register their children for these schools. That's what we are saying. If the schools there on your website, then it's a good thing. If not there, you try to make a website and put it on there right away so the people can have that. Yes. Now we now get you free information. Give the people to get paid for the thing in America here. Free advice because we want the country to succeed. That's what we are looking for. But that we just move on because the thing is too painful. I don't know. I can't. I would like to, welcome everybody who's watching on Facebook or streets and also on YouTube. We say thank you for watching our YouTube viewers. You mean so much to us. Our social media viewers, you mean so much to us. We want to say thank you for watching always. We want to also say thank you to the people in Liberia for listening. It's late there in the country, and you still turn your radio to listen to us. I want to say Augustine MB Kawa, welcome and thank you for watching. He said, I'm always available for any work once it is CMC. Oh, yes, Augustine, we'll hold you to that. Abraham Fofana, he said, good evening, watching you guys from Pinsville City. Yeah, Pinsville. Abraham, welcome and thank you for watching. Otello Dillon, he's watching. Fred Joma, many thanks to Honorable Musa Belete for his gesture. Alisa, he said Musa Belete, our featured person of Mama Liberia. I want to say thank you to all you guys for watching. It's nice to be here. If you want to share the show, oh, you're sharing the show. You're sharing. Oh, you're sharing. You're share the show so we can have enough people watching. And you want to make your comments here, so we can read your comments too, and welcome you and thank you for coming on the show. To all our CNCmers, you're supposed to be a part of this show. We don't see you here. We need you to come on and support us because this is not an easy task. We need some of you to show up Fridays to come and help us to be able to, give the message of CMC. But we heard they said that they buried doing here well finally. So I wanted to ask, I don't know where the people got from a do body from to put him in that casket or go bury him, but they say he is buried. They had a casket. I don't know whether they did the same thing. The Nima people and the Grand Juda people, they do they have the same tradition where they get a jump over the body, they will cook a jump over Prince Johnson body. Anybody want to jump over the lay person body? Oh, why are you laughing? I just
uh,
oh
the question you you asked, that has been the major question in Grand Gila County until a certain lawmaker left Monrovia, District 10 lawmaker, to further beyond the team in Grand Gila to ask them to open the casket. He want to really see whether it's something that they are really pushing. But
oh,
it's
wait,
very
you
difficult.
got called about father the people he say he wants to see in the casket.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can win
oh,
Grand
that's
Gila.
what
He
the
said,
drama when you like brought today.
yeah, so it happened. I don't know. I think it should be should I say memorial series. Maybe he could do a very big photo and just place it by photo by his wife. Just to have that big photo right by his wife, so people can know because it created serious problem in Grand Gila.
But why
That
they have
that
to
thing
laugh to the people
that thing
that
about
nothing was in that casket? Why they
yeah,
laugh?
it created serious problem Madam Grace and Dada Regis him. The people in Grand Gila say if I say from his time I think they said Tuzo.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they were wanted that convoy to stop so they could do their traditional stuff on the body.
Oh,
They were yeah. So they were the entire north whatsoever in Grand Gila. The people that complained a whole lot. They said that they wanted the convoy to stop so they could do their traditional stuff on the former president. And the
oh
convoy
wait. And so that did it. So wait, they two son here where they body never stop where they do the two children were
that's the
almost
home of Dole.
last day. I know that 32 and then were talking last and say they never stop in two zone. So that the reason they need stop in two zone because they wanted to do the tradition jumping over no way.
That they know that the Granjina know that the normal tradition of what they do when it comes to the elders, when it comes how they pay and the respect, to such person for their county. So they know, but I don't know why they say the comfort never stop. The how the elders of that time sitting, even the senator, Senator Zopen was also there, waiting. And it was a huge, gathering and the convoy just passed by them because what they were waiting for, they know it couldn't happen. So it broke us serious loss in Grand Gillette, and that was part of some of the action behind the scene that was taking place while the ceremony was going on. People started questioning the government. People started questioning the team. Why did not stop into the former president home so they could carry on their normal
The
tradition? Why
tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, so they said that, so what we're not going on, and so it left with for the team. It left with with government. Government have a lot of questions to answer on this entire reburial, especially with our casting. So is it possible to carry such an empty casket? Nobody knows. But if you watch the ceremony, the photos coming from their videos, it look very serious. It look very organized. I hate to see that they had the cups of for the former president.
Talking. So I wanted to talk to Scarrington and what I can say in a Halloween story to put it in because I don't the last time we checked they said that Prince Johnson they men were murdered right on live video and they said his body was burned. So my thing
Hmm.
is that why carry on that lie? If the man body was burned, you can still memorialize him while you bury his wife, and there can be a memorial built right near his wife or grave to memorialize him. That's just the right thing to do. But for them to be carrying casket and be going back and forth, yeah, the casket carrying, I think what can be doing, going back and forth. Some people falling and say that the casket carry on the table in the casket. Do all that
Hmm.
thing and then they refuse to go to do something for the put of John with the body. Then yesterday they were all on social media talking how the poor refused to allow them to do that tradition thing, not knowing the poor were bypassing because they knew that as it is alleged that nothing was in that casket. Why? Why Liberians? I don't get it at all. I don't get it. In this day and age, it's not that serious. Though
Mm.
be murdered almost 30 years ago or 35 years, you can still memorialize. You don't have to do all that drama. I mean, the people,
You
they
don't have
want
to deceive the
us to
people.
laugh. It doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. It just does not make sense. Ah, so they took away from Nancy Doe barrier because of all this drama. Now the
Yeah,
people not even thinking about the first lady being buried properly now. Her husband had to be, part of it and the whole drama carried out. I don't know, my dear brother. I tell you, this is not the richest people and so maybe she will, you know.
What do you mean by that, my people there?
Then you
Huh? What do you mean by that, my people there?
you interview the people yesterday on another show. I heard you.
Okay, I
No,
see.
I want me, oh man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get it that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I was trying to stay away from the family drama, but just talk more about how you know this entire process has unearthed some of the trauma that we Liberians experienced during the war, prior to the war. Yes, I'm glad that this family is bring finally putting their parents to rest. I I am sorry for the grief, for the loss, but I'm also thinking about me. Yesterday, as you said, I was on another platform where I was interviewing me and many others, by the way, interviewing the family member, and I was just thinking about, you know, how my parents had to leave our home. Uh, they had to leave everything. I have very little picture of my childhood, pictures that I have of my childhood are ones that maybe people we share with people and they gave back to us because they had to leave the house as is, and they ran up to today's date. When my mother passed away, she had knee surgery on both of her knees. Okay, and I think it was strongly contributed by her pain, her trying to run and fall, from gunshots, from grenades, from artillery at night, and whatever illness she had to suffer that because of the war. I think part of it, we can argue many ways, but I think a lot had to play with her stress, her desire to want to go home. My dad always wanted to go home. Okay, he didn't have that opportunity to do so. He loved Liberia so much, but he was abruptly in his young age, taken away from his country for safety reasons. And prior to that, he was arrested during the war. So this is what this is unearthing for me. All right. I wish them well. I wish their families should have a period of peace in their life and comfort. And part of what is unearthing this whole issue for me too, maybe answer you, you'll talk about it later. We had two people who were talking about fighting in a war
Mm,
during this occasion, just openly, no regard, no thought process about us who are suffering. Okay, they were just talking about, oh, this is if you put yourself in a convoy, I will shoot you. And the person was saying, well, I know I was shot in the war and all kinds of stuff. So you just disrespecting the Liberian people. You disrespecting those 250,000 people that died,
no,
that's have family
no,
members as the result of the war, and nobody's speaking. Nobody is saying to the Liberian people, we are standing firm by the law. We should not be talking about sensitive matter that will unearth trauma for our fellow Liberian people. We know this is a sensitive period in our history, and so we are here to lay this to rest. Okay, we are here to lay former President Doe to rest, he and his wife, and we don't want you guys to re-traumatize our people by your behavior. So this is what I wanted to add, and I was really, really perturbed. I was angry, okay, disturbed by what I saw going on between the Honorable Yeke Koluba and also Blitten Blai or whatever, I think that's his name, today. I saw that video and that disturbed me greatly. That's what I wanted to.
yeah, Jack, you see, me too. We walk. I can remember when we left our house with
Mhm,
nothing.
mhm,
We're going towards the port, thinking that maybe everything will subside and we'll come back home. And we
mhm,
never went back home. That was a whole trauma for me for a long time because I
mhm,
really wanted to go back home. And we left everything. I said until today, we can't find one of our mother's picture.
mhm,
I can't find none of my childhood picture. I was in one book from Orange Grove. Somebody saw it, sent it to me the way I held that book in hockey because I just saw my late 6 year old self standing out to the end of the line. They said, Grace, are you there? I mean, everything we lost everything. My mother died because of that war. The trauma for you to just make up of one group of people and you start to fight among yourself and you carry on this lie about this president, his body being buried and there is no body. What this is all about? That's the same thing you guys did that destroyed the country today. That we still trying to get back to where we are. What does that do for anybody? The poor people in the country suffering. We don't care about these things. Madam Nancy Doe had passed away. This was her burial. They're supposed to focus on burying the woman and they memorialize her husband right near her. That's how it's supposed to be because everybody know in a reform mind there is nobody here about Doe. Doe don't have nobody to bury. That's just the truth. How you carry on this lie and and then two ex-combatants making threats to one another, trying to make us to remember, rebirth this whole thing that happened that some of us try to just put in our third mind and just forget. This war that happened in the country still traumatized people to the core. We don't want people passing around and threatening one another and making us who suffer the war so severely afraid again. We still got our families in Liberia for the threat to be going on and people recording it. Do you people know how we look in the internet in the rest of the world? How the people look at us? Why this? Why are you people fighting over a man who be dead 35 years ago that was president who even murdered people himself to the core, kill a lot of people? Why are we going through this? Why did Joseph Braga government have to even bring this up again? Why? This is not good for the country. The country already going through its own trauma with all the corruption and the money stealing, rest. Whether people I was stable food, you all say people pack rest and they never get the rest to the people. All those things going on. They need to focus on that. No, they're not focusing on that to bring stability to the country and make the economy good. But you're focusing on burying a person who were murdered and everybody knows his body was burned because the person who did the whole thing said it in public that he burned the body. What is this about? What? What like people don't care. They need their children to be in school. You all fix this system that have all the fraudulent schools that masquerading as schools and graduating our people, and then they're going to the hospital and people dying in the hospital because these schools are not properly, vetted well to be able to teach the people in the country the right way. You all focus on that. This is not good for the country, and that's why the leadership need to change because these people don't know that nothing that they're doing. They don't know anything they're doing. It's just consistent. They want to have to tomorrow again when we get in the money that the registration can start. Like just in it, I think I was at 17 or then she said clink, 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 clink. Just falling in our what's that name? So drama. Yes, with the news. We don't deserve this. People watching these things, they even abroad, like President abroad, they don't have family. They lost all their family in our war. These things bring back drama and trauma. We don't need that. We just don't. They lies. Why is it y'all know very well that casket you're carrying? No release of the ex-president or the then president on how they call him? On Samuel in our casket. He's not there. There's no release there about him. It's not fair. People can always memorialize. I went back to find my mother grave in Ghana. I was lucky to find it. I just went and put a cement wall in. That was it. Now, some people, when they can't find a grave, they make a concrete and they memorialize their parent or their family member on that concrete, put their name on it. It's just a proper thing to do. Why are you letting the people go through all this drama? Why? Why are you taking away from Nancy Doe burial in the first place? Why are you taking away from it? Oh, I tell you, man, the UP leadership is just poor managed, very poorly managed. The people are so confused until confusion set another word. I don't know, Doug, if we have we have to open the phone lines. I don't know how that people think about that. Just imagine putting that country that went through real trauma when they see that kind of thing, you know where it go through? You know where it beats their mind up again. They are they're going to build very sorry for the lives that they're still in that country and things not even properly done. Yes. And so
That's about past memory. The why you said, Madam Grace. Why you bringing back, I don't know, past memory? You had Milton Bly, the former born naked. You had Yeken, it just things just looking ugly today in Grand Gilead, and I don't know. The why you said why they just took the lady, the former first lady, whole funeral, service, and just pack it one side and decided to bring in the former president. And he, that about ugly scene just took the entire ceremony today, where you have former rebel engaging. I can't understand Milton Bly. I can't understand
yeah,
born again, because
with the level of
yeah,
threat
because you
and
you
stuff like that.
evangelist, you told her that you went Nigeria, you told her you went other parts of the world
Oh
and get
man,
back
you're ready
home.
for your political team. You won't cause Mr. Barker, you won't cause anybody continue. But this day, okay, if you disturb here today, I personally will take you from Zwedru town. If the police and the army don't stop you, Joshua Milton Bly, son of the southeast, will take you from here. I don't give vain threats. Everybody who know me knows that. I never give vain threats. What is that? What is that? What are you causing us? That time is a morning time. Look at where you sitting. Everybody sitting that side. Then you passing around with huge hologram motorboy, and what are you passing down the street causing noise and what have you? If they had a moon in Lofa County, sorry if I mean any disrespect to Lofa to Lofa County, this sound the senator, but that is not how they moon people in Lofa County. We don't moon people like that here. Even if we have crashes among us in the southeast, when somebody is born, that crash end. When somebody die, that crash end.
So I don't understand how this man became a pastor and he goes back to say these things. Because when people accept Christ, they say all things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new. You are a new person. How can you start living tests that I see him doing that, even shivering, because we all know the trauma that happened in our war situation where my cousin was murdered right in front of
Mm,
the house. The people were in the sitting order. They told us to wash it. Yes. So we don't want these kind of things we play. Y'all want to bring back all things that we don't want in our country. What is this government is even about? Is this thing necessary? Let the mayor leveling threats. Let him hear again.
Anything you want to say about me, you will say about me. You can call about the step here today. Nobody will hold me. The army will not
really?
hold me. The police will not hold me. Nobody will hold me. And most of you that were calling me, you saw I cut off my phone, right? As right after the life, I cut it off my phone again. I'm still parading. If the program will go peacefully and it will pass. You can call about the step different time. When he in Montreal, he cussing. I can't talk to him. Because when he was cursing the last time, I didn't stop him from cursing. I don't have the moral strength to stand from, you gotta say, oh, don't call Mr. Bwaka and what have you. I will be hypocritical. I will be definitely hypocritical because when he was cursing the last time, I didn't go to advise him, even though he and myself close through his wife. But I did not stop him. So I can't stop him now. I can't go to his old reggae, slow down your cursing. That's not my style. Anybody who know me know I'm not a hypocrite. And you know I don't give vain threats if you know me. So you who know Yeke, you love him, you tell him that he's disturbing, he causing. Thank God the county leadership, security wise, have responded and they are every junction now and his convoy is hiding. I got my intel that he waiting for the program to be going on for him to rush them. Myself too, I came to the program. I just came to make sure that the Omen and his wife get a better burial. So I around the town. I want to see him going to the step there. I want to see him go to the truth here is the only difference between he and myself, he choose the side of politics and I choose the clerical side, I choose ministry.
Well, how you choose ministry and you talking like that? You are pastor, you're not supposed to be talking like that. And the thing is that you want to make sure the woman is buried. Brother, man, the woman been buried.
And
That
he
there's so
knows.
many years ago, he been buried. Whatsoever they bring and threw it, that way he was buried. So when you're making a big deal of these dead people, we don't get it. Living people are in our blood, they are suffering. That's the people we are concerned about. So it's
Mm.
just so sad to see this happening in a country that's supposed to be at peace. For two ex-rebel people to be going back and forth. I didn't even get the Yaga video, so I can't even play it. But it's just sad. It's just sad. I don't like Yaga wanted to go see the body or what.
You can, as I said, you can from the one, not just this administration from the past. His engagement to things. So the man is an opposition and seem be a very top figure too in the political landscape of Liberia. He thought it was to go grand Gillette County just so he show around his show there and just when he was on. So yeah, and from the look of things, as we said, the way how Yeke on the record engage things that just have been his engagement from Morovia to Grange there. That is, the government shouldn't deceive the people. There's no body like casted. That's an empty casket they carry there. They should stop deceiving. In fact, he will make sure he go Grange the county, uh, to go to Tuzon, the home of the old, where the convoy will stop to know whether the traditional stuff will be, will be applied. All these things because he want to see. The man say he want to see.
But then why making the other man feel? They said the man say you want to see your old man being buried. So
And
what
so
making
when
him
he,
mad?
yeah, so when he stopped it when he got in Grand there, the man get one of the popularity too. So he want to finish to have to start following him. I think that well, the evangelist, the man of God, I think that where he coming from now to say, well, you can actually be, in a city with such a huge cry, especially when the people are mourning. But it makes a political figure. He have a supporter, he have a followers. Anywhere he goes, you just have to have that number of people behind him.
Yeah. You know, I can only think about the need for the War and Crimes Court. You know, when I recall when the TRC was, going around in Liberia, by this blotting man, this was he spoke. He was telling the Liberian people that he killed people. General
Mm.
Buckner, he told the Liberian people that he drank blood of dead people. Okay, all of those things are documented on YouTube for many Liberians to be aware. And so the TRC felt so sorry for him, and they appreciated his honesty. And I think they gave him a pass. They gave him amnesty, if I recall correctly. You know, so now to me, I think they need to revisit uh, these some of the decisions that were made. They need to also, when the War and Economic Crimes Court come, they need to be very vigilant in how to assess the people in our country in terms of leadership for tomorrow. Because here is this man who is supposed to be a man of God. A man of God. We don't see them dressed like that or talk like that. Tell us, I don't make vain threats. That's what he said.
Mhm.
What is that supposed to mean? So,
Mm.
that took I wasn't there during the war, but I heard the stories, how my mom, my parents, my family, people, they were threatened. So please be sensitive. The only thing I
Mm.
ask of you guys, okay, we know you have these challenging history. We are sensitive to that as Liberians, but we also want you to be very sensitive to us who have been traumatized. This is not the moment or the time for you to be braggadocious, to show us your strength and your power and to make these threats. We welcome that they are going the family of former President Samuel K. Doe and former President
Mhm.
Doe, former First Lady Mrs. Doe. We welcome the fact that the family made a choice to bury them the way how they want to bury them. That's their choice. Okay. On the other hand, we do not want to be threatened, or we don't want our emotions to be tense because of this process. So I ask you guys to just be sensitive to all of us who have been through this terrible, terrible decade-long war. That's all. I think that's what needed to add to that.
Thank you, Don. And these are the things that concern us. We are not concerned about what's going on with these people. This is a family issue. They need to handle their business. We just tired with these things affecting Nigeria and as a whole. This is seriously when you said this is trauma for some of us. Trauma. We don't know how to even explain. Some people still even going through that trauma here in the States. It's hard. I don't know why you're reawakening these kind of things in the country. The country needs a lot of other things to be done. Why are you people reawakening these things? We don't need to hear them. We don't care. These people bury their people, then they go there.
Greenville district, they start to act. We are calling upon our lawmakers, Honorable Romeo Kuya, Thomas Romeo Kuya, District Number 1 representative. We are calling upon you. As you can see, the people of Tatua, they are paying 1,005 per bike. You see the bridge, Himon 500 to cross. As you can see, we are calling upon Donkey. There is Tatua Bridge, Planson. For in District Number 1, Tatua, Greenville District. We are calling upon our lawmakers, please. As you can see, watch the process of the bike. There's a struggle our people going through now. We are calling upon the lawmakers. We are calling upon the lawmakers. There's a process of crossing bike. Observe for the second time. 1,500 per bike, 500 per human. As you can see, there's a process. District Number 1, Greenville District, Sando County. Planson Bridge, Tatua. As you can see, there's a process. A mistake, you have to pay. Simple mistake, you have to pay. As you can see, damaged bridge. Planson Bridge damaged. Planson Bridge is damaged. From day before yesterday, there is an occur. Saturday.
These are the things we care about. You see the dirt? What about? So these are the things we care about. These are the things that we care about. We don't care about the rest of the stuff that you're doing in the country with all that stuff that going on. We don't care about that. We don't want trauma. We have been, like Brents have been through a lot, but we care about the country being a better place. Mr. Nangbe, thank you for coming. We want to welcome you to the platform. Mr. Nangbe is our chairperson for the Northeast region here in America, CMC. So we'd like to welcome him. Welcome, Mr. Nangbe.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's good to be with you. Dr. Richardson is good to be joining you. Also, Ansu and Henry in the back. Thanks for holding it down. It's good to be here. It's been a while since I came to hang out with you guys. So I thought to come in and, sit with you and hang out a little bit. So it's an honor to be here.
Mhm.
Okay, so how's the family? How's our sister Emanuela?
She's doing good. Emmanuel, just like you say, Emmanuel.
Okay,
It ends
Emmanuel.
with it ends with ETT. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to correct you on air. I forgot, but
No,
it's
it's okay. It's okay. So, but
yeah,
when her play that we can call her Emmanuel. Or
Emmanuel.
I heard somebody calling her another name in Minnesota. So
She, and so most people call her Miko.
Miko, yes, that's the
And
name I heard. I
yeah,
heard.
her
I
work.
heard Puni calling her Miko. Yes.
Yes, that's yeah, and she goes by Amy, but she's okay. Thanks for asking. How's your family, Dr. Richard? How's your family as well as Ansu and Henry? How are your families?
Everybody's doing great.
Everybody's doing great.
We're blessed. No complaints on our
Yeah,
end. Yes.
that is good. That is
Thank
good.
you for asking. That's right, all the time. Thank you for asking.
Okay, all right. It's
Everybody
good.
is fine, and we thank God for that. It's just that we all are just concerned with all the things that are happening in Liberia. We're just talking about the two ex combatants, the two ex rebels that
Right,
displaying themselves in Liberia with the whole Doe drama, with Doe President doing his 33 children he had, and all the thing is just all over the place. And then they bring in the open by fresh wound and they start to threaten one another. We who went through the war situation is just too much for us. So we are asked the question: did they even have to bring all these things? Did they have to do this? Nancy Doe pass away. Maybe they just have to bury the lady and give her a proper burial and honor her husband and give him a memorial for all of this to be happening in the society, and then people start to threaten one another. First, the daughter come on, she threatening the cousin, and they killing one another, and we tired. Like, friends, we don't need that. We need our country to be fixed. Our people are hungry. The country, the roads are bad, and the situation is bad. We are concerned about our disabled people, very educated bunch of people, but they don't have the opportunity to apply themselves. We are concerned about those things. That's what we're talking about, Mr. Nangwe. I don't know if you have anything to say about that because you've seen the drama on social media. It's just a lot, And with those threats, we are it's very scary. And everybody look like it's stuck. You're stuck?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Mr. Nangwe stuck. Oh. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely stuff.
Yeah, he goes. So yeah, so these are things we are talking about. But yeah, and so Mr.
Yeah,
Nangwe, before you come, you can open the phone lines. That you got anything to say? But these are I just show some of the things that concern me. Look at what else. Look at that kind of death that in that place.
Mhm.
People getting sick and then when they go to the hospital, they treat them like dogs and they die there for common diseases from the kind of dirt that they live among. So these are the things that concern us. We don't care about all that other stuff. We don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
what's the number again? Before I announce the formula.
Oh,
Is
the
it for,
numbers. The number for the port to win, we're not going to give it to you. Then we'll check to the number here, and then when they call it, then we tell you they won.
yeah, you guys can say from one to other.
Oh, okay, yeah, that part. Okay, so we are doing today.
Sorry. No, I was just
Yeah,
saying sorry. We didn't understand what he was
You understand it? I'm
mm,
sorry. We are doing from 10 to 30 in between there, from 10 to 30. Mr.
okay.
So Nambe, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I think my internet kind of flickered a little bit, but I'm glad to be back. I think you were talking about, all of the wahala that's happening on the reburial of the former president, as well as, the homegoing of the former first lady. Yeah. And I agree. I listened to some of what you were always saying. It's just unfortunate. How many people are trying to hog I don't want to say steal the spotlight from this family, but, all this spotlight hogging. I listened to part of the back and forth between Representative Yeka Koluba and former warlord Joshua Milton Blight. I don't really know what role in what capacity Mr. Blight is choosing who should come to Grand Jita and who shouldn't come. I don't understand that. I think he said Yeke was cursing or whatever he was doing, but I don't know. But these are the times we're living in, my dear. He said he's not a prelate. He's a religious person, but he seems to still have this attitude in him. Issuing out threats and all of that. He seems to still have a fighting attitude in him, and it's just unfortunate. I think this is the moment that should have been left to this family to grieve, their loved ones, and even the current senator panel. I don't understand his fight with the family. These are adult children, they're the next of kin. He is a cousin or whatever he is to the family. I think whatever role he played in the past, I think the children have come of age. He should exit the stage and leave them, to make the decisions on how to deal with their parents. But he went and set up shop in Tucson, I believe, or one of those places, other than where the children wanted their parents to be buried. It's just very unfortunate, you know. I'm happy that the president this time, he sided with the children. I think this time he was in the right. I think it's the children who deserve the recognition at this time, and not all these other people, who are passing up and down here and trying to hold the limelight.
Yeah, they should go and memorialize the people and lead them to whatsoever the case may be, and Liberia needs to move on. Yeah,
Yeah,
because this is just taking away from the country with all the other extra drama that going on with the corruption. We need to focus on investigating those cases, and people be brought to book, and they can also try to get some of those money back. And that's what we need the government to really focus on. That we don't been there 32 years ago. Yeah, I mean, we move. Other people probably die in that war and die before that war. What do a president? And they
right.
too, they're going through that trauma. So bringing all these things, just bring more trauma to people. You don't want to be doing that. So that's my take on it. But and so you can open the phone lines and Mr. Number, if you don't know, but I know you watch us, so you know. But every Friday we come here and people call in, and there's lucky numbers. Today the lucky numbers are from 10 to 30. So they will call a number, and then if the number is actually one of the numbers that is the lucky number, they win of $5 for the weekend. So we are about to do that.
All right, folks. So you got it for number
Someone's
10.
Christmas is about to come in June.
Yeah.
I said someone's Christmas is about to come in June.
Yes. Somebody Christmas is about to come. So a few people Christmas is about to come in June.
Yeah, or the 26. The 26,
Yeah.
the 26,
Yeah.
good morning. Yeah, you have to push in your voice so you can, yeah. That's probably a lead ball. Put more energy there. Go ahead,
Mhm.
let's hear you. Is, is that from where? And your name again? Okay, Justin, let's hear you. You listen to the discussion. Hello? Yeah, Justin, are you getting me? Hello?
I think I heard what he said. He said he
Yeah, he's
called
saying last week you were the last caller.
and I think he won a $5,
You
but
won.
I think that he
Did
didn't
he get him? He's saying he didn't get him
Not
money.
yet. Hello, Jackson. Hello. Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Sibu Kanel of Chicotan Community.
Segu, go ahead. Oh, I think that's my end.
I think it's raining Morovia, right?
Yeah. 0776-9274-72. Someone alive? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead.
I'm Enes Gracie from Ria.
All right. Take your time and go straight to the point. Just be straight to the point because I don't know what happened today. The line.
Oh, yeah. Listening to a parent in Nigeria today, I'm somehow disappointed in the rich man thing instead of them focusing on the late fight. First lady instead to combine both parent and then a lot of people at day 75 or 5 born, you don't know, no, remain in the gas station and the gas station.
Okay.
They are passing around with or going to there. But me, I'm somehow concerned about that.
So you are disappointed.
Yes.
All right. You have for you. All right. You have for number 10 to 30.
Yeah, I choose 22.
22.
Yes.
22. No, you 5 from 22.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
You 5. Yeah, you took
Go
5.
again. Keep listening. Keep
You 5.
listening.
Yeah. You 5 for 22. 0776-9274 72. The numbers to call 776-9274-72. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, Papa Justin calling for Tori.
Comfort. So automatically you want already. Comfort Johnson, right?
Yes.
From Tony.
Yes.
Comfort, go ahead. Hello. There you go. It's a problem here with it. Okay. Let's see what we can free the phone small. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Madam Mamaduda.
You alive? You alive? Go straight to the point. Go straight to the point.
Yeah. Brother, thank you so much for the topic of discussion this morning.
Yeah.
Other days I kind of going around really separate these people because I think I was stable in Nigerians.
Mm-mm.
Now act for 2029.
Okay.
So this people let me just do everything again. But I believe, everything has time. It is children never forget time to do what you want to do.
Okay.
So I think I'll stop here.
So we have number 10 to 30.
I choose number 8.
Number 8.
Sorry, keep
Number 8.
Yeah, number 8.
no. Keep listening. Thank you.
Yes,
Sorry.
you can't choose number
Yeah.
8 because the thing is from 10 up. So 8 is not in the number.
Yeah. So we say for number 10.
Up.
For
to
number
30.
10 up.
10
So
to
you're not
30.
coming down.
10 to
For
30.
number 10 up, all right? For number
10
10,
to
so you
30.
say
Between
10,
10 and
you
30.
say 10, 11, 12, going up. 10, 11, 12, 13, going up. Don't come back down. I hope Comfort can call back. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still coming from Chicotan community.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to thank you for the talk show. But more often, I call for CNC program.
Okay.
And I want to talk about the burial issue. Yeah, probably I keep on local, Pulau district, I'm planning by staff. I keep for CNC. But I have been hearing I can follow on your talk show.
Okay.
At the time the president on Twitter.
Okay.
I'll mention him. So for him, special acting in Morovia.
So are you in Morovia now?
Yeah, I'm in Morovia, Jefferson community.
Okay, you said what's your name again?
I'm people be Cannon.
Why? All right. So, what's happening here? Just be on the line. Let me get your full name and this number because first thing you have for number 10 to 13.
Give me number 2.
Number 10. Yeah, number 10.
No, sorry.
Sorry,
Keep
that is
listening.
number
But
10.
thank you for calling about
So
CFC.
yeah, so send for CMC because I want to get it straight here. Send for CMC. Just be on the line. Let me get your number. And because of my handcuff, different call will definitely call you up. So send for CMC. I have to get your number.
Jerome
And
said he was hanging out in the back for a while.
yeah, and
Bro,
try
you're the
to
same.
connect
I
with
see
FG.
him.
So
Yeah, he
that
says he's coming back in
27112,
the
right?
back. Sorry, Hansel.
888-1627-112.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So we'll link you up with the SG. You win, though, but because of so we're going to get you to we're going to get you to the SG and we'll have your number ready. Seku, your full name. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Someone
All right.
type it.
Yeah.
Someone type it. Nobody in the chat.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
Abba is Scott. Abba is watching. He tagged the number on the comment. Abba, you can't call it because the number is from 10 up to 30. There is no 8. It starts from 10.
Good morning. Yes, sir.
That means I will go.
Just be audible, please. Chief, I don't know the call.
Trust more. We have to go you.
Well, let's hear you.
So, with regards to the burial of, so to speak, the late president, I mean, it sounds too laughable and disgracing me. If I were any of the son or children of the late president, come on, man, are you kidding me? After my father go to be disgracefully killed and then premeditating and threw it into the body, I mean, into the water, then you go and tell me, oh, let's go bury your father, come on, right? In 1990, my late father got to be killed at the police station there while you were in route for Lofa when the war got to intensify. He was killed and he stayed there and got decomposed. I would dare somebody that will come from Lofa and tell me, oh, go bury your father. And when I know already that my father got to be killed, at no point in time got to be buried. So what I said that you come in to make more you see you come to do what? The president needs to be more focused. I'm a student of the Eastern University where we go to in chair, from one class to class. Sometimes you go late, you don't even have to find, you can find chair. So why would you not want to be even trying to run up with the ABP, when we are there, when they're the mistake, becoming the building leaking, rather than them be masquerading or what they play doing nothing. I mean, it's too sad, brother, man. It's too sad.
All right, my brother. That's it. That's Liberia, though. We have from 10 to 30.
Yeah, I mean, you can give me 15.
15?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, but 15.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So the number once more I think the out there a little bit better now. So you can place in your call to 776-9274-72. When you call directly on CMC, like some of you that single call, when you call directly on CMC, so we have to get your name and your number. That was the last time we had the chairman here, so we have to prepare that listing and turn it over to him. That is strictly to CMC. So when you call as a winner on the show, we'll make sure when we definitely send your money, you do a screenshot. So CMC being as being part of the party, the movement, it doesn't mean you are a winner. Yeah, that everybody call we oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Abba,
Yeah.
you
No,
put
no, I
12
can
in
get.
the
I give you the
invitation.
probably the feed as soon as they call me that we're ready. So we have to get it straight up with them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abba
Good
put
morning.
number 12 on the team. Number 12 is not a winner, Abba.
Yeah, comfort. You call by all right, comfort. So yeah, on the program as a female, so now you placing your call, you want already. So let me get your name. Yeah, comfort.
Yeah.
Okay. You have won the show before. Okay. Comfort who?
Comfort Johnson.
Comfort Johnson.
I call you last night. You say you're going to call me.
Okay, so yeah, so you call on the CMC, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I getting the number, please.
Let me get you my notes down for the mobile.
Okay, go ahead.
0886
All right,
24
all right,
75
okay.
65.
Thank you. Is there anything you want to say maybe to the team?
Yes, I'm serious about what I said because I have women groups that I'm controlling.
Mm-hmm.
So I want for everybody to be part of this. So I want to see you guys one to one to discuss. I want to be in charge of the complete thing from CNC.
To the district.
Yes.
Okay. All right, comfort. So I have it already. Yeah. Yeah. So let's keep in touch at the end of the show. Let's see what we'll get to you. So far only comfort on the list here as a winner because the show says the winner female. So don't you place in your call automatically you're a winner already. That's how it's designed. Go ahead, caller. Let's hear you. Hello. Oh, what's up, Francis? Go ahead. Let's hear you. Okay.
It's too low, also.
Yeah. Can you please be audible? Oh, what's up? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So you want to say thanks to the political leader for what he did today in Masha. We have from number 10 to 30. 32.
They said number 10 to 30. What
Number
very low
10
you are?
to
They said
30.
number 10 to
Yeah, you
30,
said
32.
32. Yeah, number you left the whole calendar. You also the whole thing.
He wasn't paying attention.
You overshot the whole range.
20.
Eh?
20.
No.
Oh my god. Nothing
Sorry.
but 20. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, sorry, nothing but 20. Try again. Try again. Caller, are you there? Are you there, caller?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Francis Kule from Kogola Patrick.
Mr. Kode, let's hear you.
Yeah, really, I want to speak on the CNC issue. I want to know what the requirement for us to join to be part of the ANC.
Okay, for the requirement to join to be part of CMC. So what you just have to just give me your full name and your number. The SG, the chairman, they will pick you up from there.
Yeah, I'm Francis K. Kule.
All right. First you have for number 10 to 30.
Not 35.
Give me 29.
29.
Okay.
Hey, Francis,
No,
nothing there. Oh.
nothing
Sorry.
there. Oh, sorry.
That requirement, I just really want to know
Okay.
how is part of the show.
All right,
Thank
Francis.
you.
So let's see. Yeah, get it there.
Hey, no matter, please.
Yeah, Francis. All right. So I have your number already. So yeah, so your names, your number, down already. We're going to link you strictly with the SG or the chairman. They're definitely going to place a call to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So that's how it goes. Females, ladies, I don't know. Can the guys just someone get knocked the guy or the wife, just knock her by say, Mama, place a call. Only a call. Only a call. Hello. Let's say you sir, go ahead. From Banga tonight. Tonight you are out. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Mm. You went Kakata? You left Banga, you went Kakata. Wow. That's a all right. So let's know how from number 10 to 30. 18. Okay, so let me ask 18. Do we have 18?
I
Someone
don't
on
think
18?
so. No,
Nope.
Not the one 18?
no, it's
Hey,
sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you for
hey,
listening.
I will not stay in my give you. You're thinking of quarters. Yeah. Oh. I always stay in my give you. Nothing there, my brother. Oh my God.
You're
Nothing is
trying to call
there,
the
my
office
brother.
once left.
Nothing is
I
there.
want 5 numbers.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
From where?
I'm from Tupuru. My name is Bill Johnson.
Bill, let's
It's,
see how you go ahead.
it's very clear.
Yeah, concerning the issue,
Yeah.
I think it was so disheartening. It just brought our memory back.
Okay.
Yeah, so while Paul negated, it was unnecessary to even threaten the lawmaker.
Okay, yeah, I like that one. It was not necessary to threaten the law. That makes a sitting lawmaker though. Yeah, we should respect. Yeah, we should respect our leaders. Let's hear phone number 10 to 30.
Can you give it already?
30.
Let me
30
see.
that Richardson.
Let
Where?
me see by looking. I'm sorry. I'll do something else.
Yeah, he didn't win. No.
No, 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 nothing.
For the future caller, you keep crossing it out. All the number they calling, I ain't winning. You cross it
Yeah,
out.
you're crossing out. That they check
Yeah,
behind the whole thing.
cross it out.
My God, it's not easy. Guys, you
You
guys have the opportunity though. Yeah,
keep
so
calling
That's
like
why you
that,
never
like
won
that, keep
anything.
calling.
That's why you put that 12 not there, Abba.
good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, my name is Matthew Matadi. I am calling for Soul Clinic Community.
but you are,
Around the second tower.
you are very clear. Go ahead.
Thank you. Pertaining to Yeke and your body making, you can do very well that or nobody is in the car say what can we need to do this
So you got me asked, huh?
is another one. Then number two, I want to be part of the CFC. Thank you.
Okay. So you have phone number 10 to 30.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll take 23.
23.
He won.
You want.
Okay, so we have comfort, and please stay on the line. Let me get your number and your full name there, please. What's your full name again?
Matthew D. Matadi.
Matthew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we that MACADR. Matadi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just get the number. Thanks for calling. Indeed. So we have comfort and then Matthew on our list already. So we have 2 person. Yeah, training already as winner. Two winners already we have, and the panel say they are giving up tonight. The gift will be dinner for 5 person, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
5 person, so we already have two cleared. And for those of you who call interest in CMC and you lost, I have that name already. I take it down. So some of you maybe are a little bit confusing, you guys. And when you call for CMC, we have the name down. You have in the loss. Please, it doesn't mean we just call the show directly when you decide the women. Decide
Mm-hmm.
women.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
All right, Clarence. Let's hear you.
Yeah. The issue of Yeke that the body it's just they have some quite before they just try to do that. But they got it for born again, and then you can play to go with this and other stuff. So sometimes you can play born again on the other side, but you can do to be play. But you both are with peace. So they have to do such because they are today paid for there. So doing such it show take respect to the parent and the president, even in person.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Phone 10. So
And also I was like trying to call several times but no way. So
the line get the line a bit busy, my brother.
CMC actually I have interest to be part of CMC, but to call it was like high for me and other stuff.
Okay.
Take,
Okay.
take your name and number.
So you have you have 10 to 30. Forget about 23. Just need 23 out. Got somebody talking about 23. 25. Yeah,
No.
nothing no 25.
True.
All right. So wait, let me get because you talk about the CMC again. Give me your phone name quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, Clarence. All right, Clarence. So I have the number already and the name, Clarence. So I will definitely get to you and thank you for the SG or when we get the photo scene and turn it over to the chairman. Yeah. All right, CMC. So thank you, Clarence. 0776 927472. The number so called 17 minutes past one back home here. Very good morning to you. Good morning. You have to shake yourself a little bit because you're cracking. I don't want you to go off. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Thomas Fala.
Over.
Okay, let's say you go ahead.
Yeah, the last time I've text my number to you deciding to be a member of CNC.
You text your number to me.
Yeah, I text the number to you.
But you're still on the line, so I still have it.
Yeah, please go ahead, kneel down.
The last time I was listening to the show and the lady was talking about keen for the visually impaired. I am one of those and I request that she will not forget me, but come I need to her.
Okay, I think Madam Grace are talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah, go
all
ahead,
right.
kneel
So
down. So God will make sure he get his
okay, so give me your full name.
Thomas A. Fala.
Okay, Thomas. All right. So you have from 1 to forget about 23, but you have from 1 to 30. Not 30, but 10 rather 10. You have from 10 to 30. Excuse me.
26.
26.
Huh? They said 10 to 30. You said 46.
No, he
no,
said
it's
26.
26, 26.
Oh, 46. I'm sorry. I'm so
Nothing
sorry.
that Thomas.
No, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Wait, you checking it
He
up.
did- He won. He won.
Oh yeah, he
Okay,
won. He won. Oh my
Thomas
God. He
for that. So
won.
Thomas, this, so you get yourself on the winning list. So we have three. We have Matthew, we have Comfort, and then Thomas.
Thomas, you won.
Thomas won. Yep.
Yeah. So three. All right. Mr. Go ahead.
Tifa, keep
Tifa.
winning.
Congratulations, Thomas. What are you
Yeah.
gonna spend it on, Thomas?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't spend it on
Thomas,
your
you know
office.
where you were spending the father.
Thomas, my
T5,
God.
T5,
Thomas said,
T5 know how to win money.
Yeah, I'm telling you that money.
0776 the number so called 0776. So we have Thomas, we have Matthew, and then we have Comfort. The
So
winners
we got,
here
we got one more.
tonight. So we still moving on. The penalty said 1-5 from 10 to 30. Don't call 23. Don't call 26.
You
Yeah.
have to do
So the next caller,
it.
go ahead,
Yeah, my name is Joe from call for something.
Joel. Let's hear you.
I want to be part of the CNC.
Okay. So Joe now.
Joe Flomo.
Joe Flomo. Okay. I would have the number ready. You have from 10 to 30. Don't call 23. Don't call 26.
Okay, give me 12.
12.
Nothing to 12. Oh. I didn't go in say about can he not put 12 down, he tire on the How about you
Uh,
gonna get a number till you win something
no,
tonight?
nothing that Joe. So
I,
Joe, you call
I
on the
will win.
CMC. Yeah, CMC. So Joe, please let me get the number again, please. Joe, you win, oh. So CMC. So we're gonna get a name
Yeah,
and
write a number down. And so I would like you
yeah.
to send me those numbers too. The name, the
Okay.
number. I want you to send it to me as well. The people who want to join CMC, please.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
My name is
You said where name again?
Jefferson D. calling from Soakland.
Jefferson where?
I just want to appreciate most ability of how what you're doing in the country. Not even in your district, we're doing well in our view. And based on liability, I will vote for MC.
Oh my God, it make liability.
Yes.
Yeah, like you were talking here. Okay, so you have from 10 to 30, just leave at 26 hour, leave at 23 hour. Let's say you
Mr. Scott, not listening.
21.
Yes.
1 minute. 21. Let me see. Yeah, he won.
21. So but me clap for yourself, man.
21, he won, yes.
Yeah, so I gave
Congrats,
them the name again.
congrats.
Yeah, but
But how are you on the TJ ready 27?
Grace,
Someone said 27,
Okay,
you know.
yeah, right?
Grace, that's your nephew now. Your nephew. They
Yeah,
said
yeah,
don't.
Jefferson.
They
yeah,
said
I
I
was,
don't.
have you
They said
already.
don't read 26, and he wrote 26. What
yeah,
wrong
he
with
said
your
Okay.
27 winning.
Okay, Jefferson. So I got you already.
What's wrong with you? About 27 winning.
So we have
21 1.
Jefferson, we
Okay,
have
23 1.
Matthew, we have Comfort, yeah. Okay, so we have four already.
got five
Four
more?
that
You
so
know,
I just one more waiting for
we
now.
got one more
Wait,
person to win. Yeah, boy, I'm already team. What's wrong with you?
That's four right there though.
so we got one more winner, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I will come to red 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jerry calling from Bomi County, Bajage.
But why be you guys according for distance and you have line very clearly. In the put according where?
Like it now.
Go ahead.
That is.
The point of the issue I have on ground is what happened today in Grand Kida. You see, anything when you do it, when you don't start it good, we end. Mommy looking the last time. Some of them went to go, they say, oh, whatsoever they made, they should criticize the man, condemn the man. They go to condemn somebody. So a common example I follow her today. And see, what happened to her today? What they call by an other man did. You always do something how to respect people. I don't care.
But what carry the two in the poor business now? The poor go do the funeral thing. Then what carry you can and born again they go do that one.
Grace, I want to read 30 you. They will fight when you say don't read. I don't want.
Oh, okay. All right. You have from from 10 to 30, so 21, 23, 26 already out.
Scott can't
So
come
which
from
number?
Up River.
Yeah.
Scott is not Up River, man.
CMC.
You ready neither, yeah.
Dr. Richardson.
Yes.
Okay.
Scott is
getting
not
you.
from Up River.
No, you're not getting it. Oh, you are everyone. You
Okay.
are me.
So you have so choose the number now.
Scott go spy and spy the wrong answer.
10 to number 30, not one from 10 to 30.
Oh, Scott.
Number 14, that
No,
Richardson?
No 14.
All right, so for the CMC, who have to get your number, okay?
Yeah, get your number and please send us
Yeah, please. So yeah.
Don't forget to come back again Friday. Next Friday, maybe you'll win.
And bring your wife.
One more
Yeah,
person.
bring
Want
your
to speak in this
Bring your
caller.
wife, your girlfriend, your daughter.
One more person, just one more person indeed. Then we leave it as it is. One more person, please. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Richard Odubade calling from Cadwell.
From Caldwell.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my brother.
I wasn't even guessing.
Yeah, Scott, don't put me in your trouble, man. I ain't guessing.
Is a lawmaker. You got the right to go anywhere out of this country. I heard somebody say, why you want to be a great today? They are talking about the burial of the former first lady. Anybody got a right to go there. You cannot stop anyone from going any part of this country.
Okay.
So honestly, what he did today was actually wrong. He didn't do well. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So which number you have from 10 to 30, 21, 23, 26. Oh,
Trying to carry, I think number 12.
The 12 is out.
number
Sorry.
12 is out.
Number 12. Okay. Then give me 29.
29.
Oh, he's not a ringer.
29 though.
Sorry.
Yeah. So what I would do here, the one person here, you'll be on the phone. Let me get back to the panelists. Yeah. Are you there, caller?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Harris.
Anthony, from where?
Dwazon.
Person, let's hear you.
I get to the CNC.
How about what you do? How?
I can you get the CMC?
Yeah, 25.
So you already call ready, so your number is on the
I
screen,
was we
and
should
I
put
just
all
will
the
get
winning
your
numbers.
name
Yeah.
and place your number there.
The-
Anthony Harris. So we have from Anthony have from 10 to 30, 12 is out, 21 is out, 23, 26 is out. Just one number we are in search of now.
No, how about you didn't win again?
And number 30, number 30 on the screen. That's
Oh
putting
my
on the
God.
screen.
it's a
That number is
conspiracy
called
against it's a conspiracy against our
Teddy,
number
yeah.
30.
That they're
No,
not
30,
dead.
nothing there, my brother. So on I put 30, 28, 29 all on the screen.
Not dead. Nothing dead.
our Scott.
And so I was even paying all the numbers that have won. It was
So
So you get a spy.
yes,
my God. Well, my man, I want you to close the team for us. Can you
Listen,
close
how
man.
it
about
for us,
that?
please?
Tell her where you want to spend the money on. Maybe you'll win. Tell them where you win.
Hey, the person, the person, they get close the whole thing now. Hello?
Yeah,
Is that a female?
How you doing?
Is that a female?
All right. Yes.
What's that?
Chris.
Grace.
Yeah.
Oh,
From where? Grace, close the whole thing, my bro.
now
Grace,
we
come
had
on, get your number, please.
we had
Yeah,
T5, now we got Grace. What's going on here?
I
let
know,
me just
right?
get your number ready. Grace, come on,
Was you
right?
that Francine?
I know.
Okay, Grace. You want to say something?
Yes, I want to say I'm proud of CNC. I want to be part of your.
That's good. So,
Thank you.
Grace, I have the number, and you want to
she's
send
got a $5.
$5 a day for the panelists. So, I plenty you joining CMC already on board already, and your weekend again. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of calls, man. So, Grace Cabaret,
Yes, I
do,
get them all the number because they know I'm on
uh, you can send the MTN.
Okay.
Go ahead now.
787
Yeah.
21
Okay.
04
Okay.
55.
Okay. Okay. So we have to hold it there, guys.
Yep.
The number is complete. There's five. Right here we have Grace Kabai. We have Comfort Johnson, Matthew, followed by Thomas Falai and Jefferson. So we have a Seku. Seku, please, you called and you missed the number, but you have interest in CMC. So I took down your number. Clarence is same team. Yeah, because we don't want you to mix things
So,
when you call directing the show.
on our stuff, Ansu, you want to
Yeah.
write Jack M. Sandy. Jack said that he called and the money was not sent to him. So, yes, he said register in my woman's name. Where your woman name? Oh, hey, woman name. Etta Peters.
Yes.
Yeah, so Madam, let me make mention of that. You know,
Mhm.
when you call, the calling does not qualify you to get the money.
That's up there.
Right?
Yeah, you got it.
The calling does not qualify you to get the money either. When the people re-add the numbers, probably it could be the last caller, but then you did not call the right number.
Yes.
So Leo now be thinking that route. So and I remember if you check the records, I think we even sent money to that number either. Yes. So the call not qualify you. So you probably could be the last caller, but then you won't call the right numbers.
Yes.
Right. So do not say you are the winner for yourself. Do not say that the
You have
you
to
have to say you are
select
the
the
winner.
right numbers.
Yeah,
Yes.
except you're female, you automatically win $5, but when you're a male, you have to call the right number. So he said that his number because he was explaining, he said he called and he won that day.
Number
He said,
16.
but then we never send him the money.
Okay.
Can you take his number down? His number is
You
0779.
say Eta
Peter.
Peters. Would that guy got Eta before? Okay.
No, he said he
All right.
won't use his woman needs. So the thing is that I wonder he can call back on the show so we can. But
Yeah,
anyway,
common
So
citizen.
Eta. All right. So Jack, let me just get a name there. You say Eta, right?
Eta
Eta.
Peters.
All right. So Peters and the number.
Well, Lane check with Etta now. Make sure- I don't start no trouble.
1 6
Listen,
1
I
6
think
16
I think
66 9 8
Amos Scott is my
16
man.
66
Amos Scott still playing.
9 8.
Beginner
All right.
ain't
So
still
that's
playing.
it. So
I
for
was
those
just
of you,
saying. He said he
for
wasn't
those
far
of
out
you
for
who call
transportation.
directly, they left with the panelists because sometimes when some people call on the show, they will have they'll go deep down into CMC. So they left with the panelists sometimes to do the offer, but for us to go directly by the number, quite on the show doesn't matter. You win. You don't give that opportunity. You win. No. So for those of you that won, I think Albert that won the show before. Albert Albert Scott have won before the show. He will tell you that whatsoever sin for our winners to make sure we reach it out of the Albert is one of our winners.
Where common citizen Nina? He said common citizen. Right here, number 0880 644 He got it right
Okay.
number, but at the time expire. He put 27 was one of the winning number. But common citizen, you will drive the 5 people winning winning.
But listen,
Yeah, so we have to make it clear to him, Madam Gray, because back here they'll start calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I'm telling him he did not win because when he put a number there, the 5 people are finished winning already. So the 5 callers who won the money won. Can you name the 5 callers already? Name
Yeah,
the
so
5 callers that want to next so they can know their name. Call it on the
our caller, those that want, we have Grace Kabai, followed by Comfort Johnson, 2 females. Then we have Matadi on the show. Then we have Thomas Farah.
all the money CDC get Thomas for still calling here to offer Father.
he got it all.
Then we have Jefferson, Thomas Farah, Comfort, Grace, and Matadi. So
Listen.
Matthew Matadi. So our 5 winners for the night. Please, and the numbers you send to us, please make sure if the number is registered in different person name, you make sure you do that. So because the screenshot will do the screenshot, we'll send the screenshot to the panelists, and the number that you have there before you can call comfort name, and then you get the speaker will register in a different person name.
Okay, so Jack said that he said he was the last caller that day, and his winning number was 8. So your just read Jack Nina will make the team 6 winners so Jack can get that Eto. He said Eto is the name that he wants to send the money to. We'll give it to him. He said he won.
Grace.
But I already have it. I have a name already.
Grace, I gotta say you $5 for Scott. Scott try too hard.
And about Scott Nina, Mr. Gamer will pay him.
Yeah, Amos Scott is a determined guy.
You sure was.
About Scott Nina hit number. About what your number? Where your number here?
I know. You can't bring church business in. He say he wanted for transportation.
Yeah, but transportation. How can $5 do all of that? Transportation.
You'd be surprised what Father can do in
You
Morocco.
say you won't go to church, you won't pay offering.
Hey, you want buy data to watch us?
You won't buy that. Won't buy that. Go with
That Father stretching. He's stretching the Father. You know
that data. So that how many people? 7 people.
7 no.
Okay, like 7 people want to know.
Yeah.
Make sure that how they call him said Jack money goes to Etta. You read the woman Nina that he want his money to go to. You're ready, Nina, please. We don't want any mistake again. Etta Peters 0779165698. That's why Jack want the money going to.
I have number ready my phone.
Yeah, about number 088605.
I have already.
I want a star.
So everybody got
Everybody got our number. I want a star.
Yeah, I'm a regular follower, and I mean I went on the show before, so I
Yeah.
have a number already in the form,
And you
and
know
we'll be.
why the reason why Mr. Gamer, I think that wants to help Abba is that Abba is determined. We like people like that.
Very
He was
Yes,
putting
determined.
the
he's a
numbers
regular
down. Though
follower.
he's not calculating well, but he was putting numbers down. Abba, let me tell you the trick. When the people call, we call the numbers. The people call when somebody say 8456. Those numbers, when you write it down, you say them numbers are not winner. Then you start to figure out in between which numbers then are that still on there. So that's the trick. It's that easy, Abba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we have 7 winners for the night.
that's close to.
Yeah, that
We
close
have, yeah.
that close the show. So we it's 6 minutes after the time it's time to go. Come on, citizen, we're sorry. You will not you
Please,
never
if you
won anything today, Jack. Don't push your luck aside. You did not win anything today, Jack. Don't go there. 26 was now a winning number. In fact,
yeah,
26
now
was
Jack,
never a
you do
winning
too
number.
much. You do too
So now
much,
you're
Jack.
starting again. So maybe mean I would think that you never even won the first time
Yeah,
in the first place.
yeah, I know. You keep it up, we'll take that $5. But
Yeah.
listen, Madam Chair, if you allow me, let me just thank all those who first who called
Java
in and
Julio.
also those who pledged to join the CMC. We want to thank you and welcome you aboard. Um, Together, this is a collective effort to help our country. So we want to thank all of you who are calling and pledging to join us. Your names have been taken, and welcome aboard. It's good to have you.
And I got about yesterday and this week, I got 11 calls from my Gibby. So I sent a letter, I sent a note to the global chair, since it's outside of Liberia, outside of the United States. So I sent it to her. If we can get a list of all the contact people in each county and make it easier for her, they can just call them instead of calling me all the way here.
All right.
It's outside my jurisdiction. I'm a vice president for USA, not global. So I sent it. I sent it over to Dr. Francine Richardson. If she has the list, just send it to everybody. So when someone call from Bong, we say call this person or call that person. But my Gibby 11. I got 11 calls from my Gibby.
That's
What's
that's
going
that's
on?
impressive.
I know we probably have to discuss this in the back, but it would be good if we send everything to the president. I mean the chairperson in Liberia. Okay, he would be able to help so far and give us because that list is important, and I hear
Yeah.
what you're saying. Upper up, but I think we've been sending it to the head office in Liberia.
The Secretary General Wilfred Pangura. Yes, they were supposed to receive that information now. And so the first days you have over 60 people. Did you give that number, the list to Wilfred Pangura or Mr. Yogi?
No, so the numbers we had was the Chevy King at least 60, it's around 66. So we total hitting it to 100. So the names we have here now. Tomorrow morning I get by the office, I will include it on the list I have.
Yeah, can you send me that list, please? Because the list is delaying. For me, I can't work like that. I want the list to be every week when we come here, the list for every week should be sent. You cannot keep the names that people waiting to be called. So every week we have to send a list. So send me that list and I will be able to send it to the referral people, please. Because we want the people to be contacted. Yeah, I beg you. So you can send the list to the chairman, but also send me the list. I know why I say it because we have a recruitment team also. The chairman will be working with them at the same time. I can send in that list. The people will be going up and down to make sure they get in contact with those people. Very important that you do that. Thank you so much. So it was, the show is a nice show tonight. And then every Friday, the number kind of climb. Today, let's see what happened on Monday because we came here today. Soon the time for the show the number the line to open for the draw. The people start coming. So that it is.
Yeah. Why are you talking about Scott? Scott been here all the time.
No,
Scott,
Scott come from the beginning. They don't want to get
yeah,
draw.
Scott said Auntie Grace. So that's your nephew.
Yeah, so we can move towards closing if you guys don't mind. Mr. Gilman, I'm gonna check to make sure that list get rerouted to the
Right.
right place. And But I think if you wanted to say a few words, so I could go ahead, I actually can go ahead and close, and then you next, and then Grace, maybe you want to close the show for us. But I just want to again thank all of you who participated in the show and also your comments. Uh, I think Abba Scott, you made it feel fun for us tonight. Just reading comments and playing and kidding around with you. You know, all of those who I know it's late in Liberia, but you're able to stay up to hear what we have to say about CMC, and you are able to welcome our thoughts into your mind, into your ears, which is just so helpful. I just want you to please put on your working boots on, your working shoes, because we don't want people who, well, I'm not, I'm just going to say, we'll welcome your hard work. You telling your neighbors, your friends, your community about CMC will appreciate if you can do that, so that it can be a collective effort that we're sharing the word about how we all want to change Liberia. We have this strong interest in changing Liberia. So I want to thank you so much for joining us, and it was a great show. We'll see you again on Monday, right, Grace? Monday,
Yes.
we'll be back here on to talk to you again. And it was good that Mr. Nangwe and Avira, my own Avira Jimmy Gamer, could join us. We always welcome you guys joining us. I did get a text from someone from China who said he would like to be a part of us one of
Mhm.
the days. We will also welcome all of our CMC members to join us sometimes. So we'll study, your request, and then we'll definitely bring you on, or I will send you a time that is appropriate uh, for you to come on. So again, Mr. Gilman, I'll pass it over to you. Then I'll turn it over to you.
Oh yeah, thank you, Grace. I just put few dollars in my kitty for the ladies,
Okay.
and Scott. So Scott is the superstar. So Scott is okay. Uh, the CMC today. What for those who are planning? You see, CMC. We are very objective folks. We talk so and talk so. What we saw today with those beautiful babies graduating from the Claudia Foundation is a good thing for our children. Now, I'm hearing the folks, the conversation with Tamale and other folks, the folks from the other side saying the asset recovery, they are going for her, they're going to lock her up, they're going to close down the school, she stole the money. That is not the way to go. Our children are benefiting. And this is what you want to do. You want to recognize good deeds. So I am saying what our chairman did by donating a brand new pickup truck is commendable. That is great. This is a man who saw a group of children like himself when he was growing up had nothing. And they are trying to make something of themselves. He said Monday, the brand new truck will be ready. You'll pick it up. That's what we're supposed to do.
All taxes paid.
All taxes paid. Thank you for adding that. Because when you look at the NAACP on their logo, they got that. They say lift as you climb. You see the person on the stairs reaching way down, picking up somebody. Lift as you climb that steps.
Yeah.
This is what Musa is doing. He has reached to a level now where he can reach deep down and lift other folks. That's what we're supposed to do. Instead of bad mouthing and bringing other people down like crab in a bucket, if somebody does well, you have to say it. We have the moral responsibility to do that.
Mhm.
I want to thank the PL. Don't listen to what anybody says. Keep doing good. It will come back. It has paid already. It will multiply. Thank you very much. We'll be here next week. And guys, you can't tell me that all of you be calling your single guys. You gotta have a girlfriend or wife or sister that is over 18. I would tell them, listen, Friday, we all gonna be in one room, we all gonna win all the money.
Mm-hmm.
We got to bring our ladies along, unless you don't want her to know that you want some money.
Yes.
Yes, but we need to spread the word. This is not a boys' club. It is not an all boys club. We want women here. So wake your girlfriend up, wake your wife up, your daughter, if she's over 18, wake her up, pass the word around, let the ladies come out and win. Let them say us broke. Let our kitty be empty so we know we're doing something. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
You're welcome.
Also, I will close. Also, I would like you to always just write the names of the winners in the number. We're gonna keep those names because we don't want next time for somebody to come here and say they did not receive their money. So that's why I made sure you wrote all the names down with their numbers and then you send those names to us. We keep them because some people can come here to hustle. So we don't want that. So next time, yeah. So as of today, moving forward, the names are going to be written and put in the chat room, and then we'll make sure that when you come by and tell us that you need it, then we'll go back to your name. And if possible, next we'll come with ready numbers that they want to their names, so it can make it easy for us. But it's always good to be here, and we thank you in the studio for taking the time, and so we appreciate you and Henry a lot. God bless you for doing this. This is for Liberia, and we thank the True FM that we have the time to be here and communicate with our people in Liberia. We are saying to our people in Liberia there is hope, and don't worry that we are looking forward to seeing Liberia be a better place. And I wrote something down today. I wanted to say it because that's the message for our next program that we're having here in the United States. The title of the program, I wrote it down today, and I think I just forgot where I put it, but I put it somewhere, and it's a very good title. It says CMC Gathering Together and Progress to Change. So there progress on the way for change, and we are going to be a part of that. In Liberia and us here in the diaspora are going to work together. And we thank God that you people call a lot on this show to pledge your allegiance to CMC, that we will make sure that we all work together for Liberia to be a better place. That come 2029, a new leadership will be taking over that country because the country right now, the leaderships, they for the past 20 years have not done nothing for the country. But you have to join us so we can make sure that will be a better place for us and our children and our for future generation of children. Yeah, so that's what I want to say tonight. God bless everybody. If nobody has anything to say, we can now leave here.
Thank you.
And
Well, no, I had before we close, I want to say that we have upcoming programs coming up, and you stay tuned so you can hear, as Grace was saying about the name of the program. So just stay tuned. We have not finalized all of what we need to do yet, but it will be in the Philadelphia area. Yeah, right, Mr. Nangwe?
Yes, we're working on that. We've been working. I think we finally got the whole thing. I think we got that settled because that's always the most important thing. That's what anchors the program. So I think we got our lockdown, and I
Mhm,
can now safely say it's gonna be the Clarion Hotel
mhm,
uh, on 76 Industrial Highway uh,
mhm.
that
in
will be when September 27th.
September 27th. Uh,
Yes. Yes.
Essington, yeah. So, but the details, yes. So for now, tentative. I mean, that's what it's looking at, and I think we almost confirmed on that. So that's gonna be September 27th. Save the date. We'll be putting out the flyers. But join us. Come in to if you're in the Philly area.
Mhm.
Come and stay with us. Let's have fun. Our gathering. Those who are in Minnesota, they will tell you we have a lot of fun. We joke around. We have a good time. Come and join us,
Yes.
and you can ask questions, whatever it is you want us to talk about. We don't have all the answers. Some of you even brought some ideas to us that we'll incorporate in what we're doing. So yeah, come on, let's get together in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Yes.
and our program in Philadelphia is on September 27th. The modalities will be out here. Come next week, you will see everything going on. The flyer will be going on, the letters will be going on, and then we have another program in Nova Scotia, Halifax, in Canada. Come August 16th, we'll be going to Canada for another CMC introduction gathering, which is the title, the theme of the different gathering we are doing. CMC introduction gathering, the pathway to change. So it was not the progress, but the pathway to change. And that's the reason why we're telling our people like, bro, we're on a pathway and we got to get there. So for us to get there, we all have to hold together. So August 16 is our program in Canada. September 27 is our program in Philadelphia. We are working the modalities out next week. Everything will be out here. Start to prepare yourself and come and let's talk about what will better our country for tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's go together. Let's hold together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.